How to get a VPN on Xbox One is the topic of today's video, and then I'm going to go and show you how to use it. So how to use a VPN on Xbox One are the two topics of today's video. If you're new to the TutorialTucker channel, please go down below and hit the subscribe button right now, and then go and leave a like on the video so you keep up to date whenever I drop a new Xbox tutorial, and I drop loads of other tutorials, so keep ready for all of those. So essentially today I'm showing you how to hide your location on Xbox One to protect yourself from getting DDoSed and essentially use a VPN on Xbox One. It's so important. I do recommend using VPNs, protect your location, especially on these games. I know it's pretty easy to pull IPs when you're on Xbox, so it's pretty important to use one, and this tutorial covers the full situation. So I've seen a lot of other tutorials showing you to change the DNS. This is not the correct way of hiding your location on Xbox, so make sure you watch the whole video so you know exactly how, and let's get into this. So this is the best tutorial out there for changing your IP and using a VPN. Now a lot of people just say go on the VPN and get a DNS, but that is not how it works. I've got the full tutorial right here. So basically, do not just change the DNS. I've got the full tutorial, because if you just change the DNS, it doesn't actually change the IP and it does not protect you. It just sort of fakes your location for streaming purposes, for like trying to watch like American shows from the UK and other stuff like that. So don't bother with it. I've got the best tutorial right here. So basically, the first thing you're going to need is a computer, and this works on Mac and Windows, and we're showing you how to create a virtual network on your computer. It's like a wireless network coming from your computer, which you can connect from your Xbox, and that will be IP protected because of a VPN running on the computer. It sounds more complicated than it actually is, and we're running through the whole thing. So the first thing is to get a VPN, and I really do recommend ExpressVPN. It's the best VPN out there, and I use it myself. It's one of the fastest and safest. A huge good money back guarantee, which is 30 days. If you don't like it, you can get your money back. And there are free VPNs out there, but I really avoid them because often they're unsecure, and they're often free because they're collecting data and they can collect your personal information. And I really would recommend investing in a paid VPN, just like ExpressVPN. And yeah, let's jump into this. So all you need to do is come down into the description or the comments and click on this link simply here, and I'll keep updating this link so you get the latest deals and offers and the best discounts. So let's go and click on it, and now it's taking us to ExpressVPN. So as you can see, all you want to do is go and click on Get ExpressVPN, and the best part is you do get that 30-day money-back guarantee. So click Get ExpressVPN, and as you can see here, you can get the insane deal. You get 15 months, includes free months, and you get so many good deals as well. So go and buy this, or which package you would like, and then all you've got to do is come and click on download, and as you can see here, this is your activation code, which you need to go and copy, but you can get it on loads of different devices. Once it's downloaded, all you want to do is come and click on it down here. There'll be a Windows security pop-up, and then it will begin the install, and then you'll get this screen, and all you want to do is click sign in, and you'll get another Windows security pop-up, and then enter your activation code, which I told you to copy a minute ago, and go and paste it in like so, and then hit continue, and then you'll be here and we can go and jump into this tutorial. Okay, so we're now on the second part of the tutorial. So you now have installed ExpressVPN, and now all we're going to do is open up command prompt to set up this wireless network from our computer. So come to the search and simply search in CMD. Now you got it right here. We actually need to use the administrator version, so right click on it and run as administrator. You'll get a Windows security pop-up. Unfortunately, my screen recorder blocks that out. So as you can see here, we've now got the command prompt, and I'll just make it full screen just so we can see everything pretty clearly, and I'll probably have to zoom in a bit. But the first thing you want to do is to test that your computer's got the capability of running this. You need to have a wireless dongle, and if you don't know what this is, don't worry, I'll be showing you exactly how to do it. So what we want to do is simply type in netsh and then WLAN like so, and then show drivers. This just sees we've got the right thing. Just so you can see, we've got the drive of the wireless LAN card. If it says something like no wireless interface found, you need to go and get a wireless USB dongle. I'll put a link down below. They're so super cheap in the UK that you can get them for like £5 up to £10. And then all you want to do is look for hosted network supported. As you can see, yes, that means we can create a wireless network off of this computer and protect ourselves online. So the next command we're going to be running is actually to set up the network. So what we want to do is once again type in netsh and then WLAN set hosted network mode equals allow, just like so. And then all you want to do is type SSID, which is going to be the name of your network, and then you enter what you want. So for example, I'm going to name mine Xbox example, like so. And then I'm going to go and change the key, which is the password. So for this, it needs to be at least 8 characters. So for example, I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably would make it more secure, but I won't be using this too much, and I'll probably make it more secure off a video. And then you just want to click enter. And as you can see, this is now all been set. So the host network has been set to allow, and the SSID, the host network, has been successfully changed as I had one before. So you'll get something like this and it should be all successful. So you've now created the network, but you haven't actually turned it on. So to turn it on and off, all you've got to do is type in the command net sh wlan start hosted network. Now if you want to stop it, all you got to do is type in net sh wlan stop hosted network. So just replace the start with the stop and it will turn it off. Then just press enter and it'll take a minute, and as you can see, the host network has now started. Now quickly, I actually had this issue when I first made it. You've got to make sure your firewall has allowed it, so type in the firewall. So once you've opened up this, as you can see, active private networks, this may be blocked often by antivirus, but you can unblock it, and yeah, you want to make sure this is both green. So you've now created the network, but it's obviously still your current IP. So now all you want to do is go along to here, so I'll just move this away and open up Express, double click there. As you can see, we're now here. So now you can change the IP to where you want it to be. So for example, I'll just show you it's the US, because then I can definitely show you the IP's changed, but I'll do it to your nearest location to get the fastest speeds. For me, it'd be East London, I guess. And yeah, that's the easiest way. So I'm gonna go and turn this on just like so, and it'll take a minute to connect, and then we'll be almost there. So once it's connected, just wait. So now we're connected. Once the VPN's connected, you now got to bind the VPN with your network, because otherwise it will continue to use the old IP. So I've now turned Express on. So to bind the networks, all you've got to do is press the Windows key and X, and then you want to come to network connections, and it will bring this tab up, and then you want to come to change adapter options. Click there. So once you've opened up your network connections, then you want to come along until you find the ExpressVPN TAP adapter. Come on here and right click on it to go to properties. Now quickly take note, this is my network. We've created local area connection star 11. Sometimes it will just say this, and don't click on this one, but it will make more sense. So come here where it says ExpressVPN, properties, and then you've got this here, and you want to come to sharing, and you want to click allow other network users to connect through this computer's internet connection. Obviously it's the VPN, the protected network. Then you want to do is select the private network connection, and then make sure you go for the star 11. Don't just go for local area connection. As you see, that's got the X, and this is the VPN. So click that and then click OK. And it'll take a minute to load, and as you can see, we've now connected to it. So now I'm going to go on my phone to prove to you this works. So I'll just prove it to you on my phone. So I'm going to click on settings and join the network. So I'll quickly wait. As you can see, Xbox example, that was what we named it. Click on it there, enter the password, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That'll be the password you chose. Then you just click join, and we will wait for it to load. And now it's connecting. So wait for it to connect. And as you can see, we're now connected, and we've got the Wi-Fi bars there. So I'm now going to go on my Safari, and we'll just go to Google. As you can see, it's connecting, and boom, that is the protected IP. So what do you probably think, how do that's protected? As you can see, I'm in the UK normally, but if I do where am I, just like so, it's then going to tell us we're in America. As you just saw, my IP is changed, and also I'm going to show you where I am. So if I click that right now, it's fully protected. As we go down, it says 00 because we're using a VPN, and this will obviously will work on your Xbox. So when you go into like a party in a game, that is the IP which is shown, is the ExpressVPN. So it's fully protected. Your personal IP is protected. You can't get DDoSed, and if you say did get DDoSed, you can just change the server on the VPN, ExpressVPN, and then you're good to go, and you can go and connect to another. And like I said, you could then go and connect your Xbox, but I just did it on my phone out of ease of use, and it's fully working, guys. The IP is changed and you're protected, and that's so important. I recommend this. Like I said before, ExpressVPN link down below. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.